This is Shah here, the Tech Borg, and today's video we're going to be doing a matrix system, and we're going to be producing 2x2 matrices in C++. Someone in Iodin requested earlier to make a new video in C++, so I've decided to make a matrix equation solver. So solve 2x2 matrices, and yeah, okay. So let's do it. First of all, we need to make the variables and allow the user to know which one is which. So first we need to have a good output as well. So for that we'd have to have this times this. Sorry, this. I'll show you what I'm doing. Let me just do it real quick. And then so 2x2 matrices, we have x1, and then we have x2. Okay, then we have x3 here. Sorry, and then x4. So here we have 2x2 matrices, two of them. We can just do 2 for 1, so as in 2 columns and 1 column on the right side. So I'm going to just do that. If you want to add an extra column, I'll show you how it's done afterwards, but let's just stay to this for now. Or I'll just make another video if anyone requests how to do another extra column, for example, if you want x4. But for now, we'll just stick to this as I've done in my Python video. I'll try and keep it straightforward and keep it clean. If we could just call this x. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to show you what I did and why I did it for a reason. So if I just do this real quick, and then over here we want y1 and y2, and then times that for y3, and that's equal to y. And then if I just do endel semicolon. Now I'm sure there's a built-in function in C++ that does it for us, but I want to show you. I want to do it manually and show you how you need to think logically in order to produce this kind of solution. Obviously, it's not the most efficient solution. As I'm always telling you, find something that's efficient. There's always built-in modules or built-in libraries that already do it for you. But the fact is, I just want to show you how it's done without those libraries as well, because it's important you develop your logical thinking. So let's say you become a computer scientist in the future. You're just good at the job then when you do it, right? So what I've done is I've ended the line after each sentence over here. So that allows me to write it in this form, which means it looks much more neater, because now it looks like a proper matrix ending the line like this. If I didn't end the line, it would all just be mushed in one line, so it wouldn't look nice. And yeah, so now we have to actually create the variables. In C++, you have to actually make a variable via this in x1. So if I create all the variables first, in x3, okay, so I've created all the variables here. I haven't created xy yet, so let me just create that as well. And I was going to create in the end and show you something else afterwards, but we can always just do it now. And now we need to create an input for all of them, so C input, so that's this way. Just remember, it's like it's going into the program. That's how I remember it. I don't know, you might remember it that way as well. So if I just copy this, paste it here, paste it here, paste it here, paste it here, paste it here. You don't need to paste it for these because these are just calculated from within the system. And obviously, again, like I said, this may not be an efficient solution, but my point is I want you to develop that thinking. So try making this code yourself first. Just think about all the stuff you're going to need, all the variables, and then develop this code. And then you'll fully understand how it works. Okay, so we've created the input, and then we've done we've created the variable, and then we've done the input. So x1, x1, x2, x2, x3, x3, y1, y. There you go. This is why you go over your code, just in case you made any small errors like these. Okay, and then this should be y. Sorry, y. There we go. And there we go. So we have created all the variables. Now it's time we actually produce the answer to x and y. So if we do, okay, now, so what you need to do is y is equal to, and this is how these matrices work. You do x1 times x3 plus x2 times y3, and that gives you your x value. So if I put x here, and then in brackets, if I do x1 times x3 plus x2 times y3, and that will give him my x coordinate. And then if you not coordinate, sorry, my x value of the matrix solution. And then if I want to find the y value, you just have to do again y1 times x3 and y2 times y3. So if we do y1 times x3 first, so y1 times x3 plus, in brackets again, remember to always use brackets, Python might get confused and end up adding before and then doing times. It doesn't follow BIDMAS like we're used to, bracket indices, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So don't forget, guys. Yeah, so let's just get on. Again, y1 times x3, y2 times y3. So y2 times y3. Okay, and we've produced it. So now we just need to output them both. See out. So that's again outwards arrows, and you want to put x, and then see out. You want to put y. I'm pretty sure you can put these on one line, but there's a reason I'm keeping them on different lines, just so it looks nicer and it's more understandable for you and for me as well, of course. So if I run this now, and if it gives me an error, we can problem solve this. And again, like always, and you've probably noticed this every single video, but I've forgotten to put semicolons at certain bits. And sometimes, I do get angry over this. This is why C++ is not my favorite programming language. Sorry, it's Python. And Python is in demand right now anyway, so you should be learning that anyways. But anyway, so let's just get on with this. Oh, but there's a problem here already, actually. Even though our program's working, the user won't know what to type in first. So it's better we tell the user that they should type in a certain order. So if I tell the user to type it in some order, then they'll know what to do. So type order is x1, x2, x3, y1, y2, y3. Okay, and now if I just end this line as well and then run this now. Okay, so we know the order. So if we enter 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, that's 6 times, and our output is 2, 2, as you can see it shows over here. And if we try it ourselves now, so 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 1 is 1, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So your x value is 2. And again, this is 1 and 1, so 1 times 1 is 1, and 1 times 1 is 1. So add them together, you get 2. So therefore, this also works. Let's try 2, 2, 2 now. Let's just try 6 2s now. So if I do 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. As you can see, it's 8, 8. So 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. And add them together, you get 8. And similarly, 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. And add them together, you get 8. And that's really it, guys, for this video. And we haven't used a single library or anything here other than obviously the one we normally need. We haven't used exactly any libraries here or any modules to actually help us out to make this program. We've just used pure variables and just some simple outputs and inputs and some calculations, of course. But that's really it, guys. I mean, you see how the program works, like logically. So first of all, we need to create the matrix. But the question is, how are matrices formed in the first place? So how do we form this x and y? Well, we have to do this times that, that times that. And then you have to think about letting the user know about how to take the inputs as well. So we have to tell the user as well. It's important we convey the information to the person that's using it, so they understand it, right? Because you're making the product or the program for someone else to use. So make sure you, I guess, make it more obvious so the person can use it easily. But yeah, guys, that's really it. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and like, comment, subscribe.